Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Thank you very much for listening to this episode of Bone Throwers Theater. I am the Game Master. I am the law, as I had to lay down in the last episode. I am Jordan. Thank you so much for listening.
My name is Aaron, and I am playing Brother Benedict.
My name is Jeff, and I'm playing Demetrius Norden.
This is Johnny. I'm playing Jorus. Look who's in charge now, Glave.
Oh.
My name is Jeremy, and I'm playing Grayson. We'll see about that. Digby.
So, the last episode, we actually had our final, maybe, climactic battle with Cyril, the corpse who had been turned into clockwork. And you had come to the royal palace to talk with Walsham about this situation. And you find out that Walsham is dead. And it looks like his soul has been magically removed from his body. And that is pretty much where we left off.
So, Brother Benedict is saying his prayers again.
And Grayson was going over to Glave to say there was an item that I gave.
Hold on just a second. Guards, Benedict, I don't mean any disrespect here. Guards, I need you to take this body to the spring house. Keep it in the coolest portion that you can.
Okay. So the guards take the body.
There was an item I gave to Lord Walsham. We need to find that.
What was the item?
It was some gears.
Gears.
Well, a gear.
A gear.
Which I recently recovered a couple more.
Is that what you picked up
gears.
off the body?
Off of Cyril? Yes.
If that was his name, yes.
Do I hear this conversation?
Yes.
No.
No? Okay.
No, we're off to the side.
Oh, so they got up and moved off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. What do you know about these gears?
They were gears recovered from the Incham house before they put together the automaton. The gears, the original shipment that was stolen. I grabbed a handful of what I could.
Alright. And you said you recovered. How many more did you recover?
I recovered 4 more.
4 more? Do you have any more besides that?
No.
So there's only 5?
Yes.
Alright. Very well.
And these gears should not be kept on anybody's body.
If that's what brought that young man
I'm assuming so.
against us. Well, yes.
So if I could have a safe place to get rid of these gears from my possession, that would be great.
Let's go to Walsham's rooms. And I tell him we're going to Walsham's rooms to see if we can find any information. So, and I lead the way.
Alright, sounds good. So, go ahead.
I'm actually going to leave them
Alright.
and go to the queen.
Good luck with that.
Well, I'm going to go to her chambers to see if anything's there. You know?
Oh, and as we leave, is one of the guards going back to where I say, there's a body in the back of our cart. It needs to be burned.
How many bodies did you have in that cart? There was the metal skeleton that guy had. You're saying that there's another body?
It's dismembered, but it needs to be burned.
You have a holy man with you. Why are you doing these things?
I'm a monk, not a priest.
We do this for the safety of the queen.
And ourselves.
Yeah. I'm going to tell everyone, I'm going to go check on the queen to see where they've taken her.
So Brother Benedict actually goes,
Protect her.
change of plans, I'm going with Demetrius.
Good luck with that.
Oh, this is going to be really awkward, guys. Thanks.
How do you know how to get to the queen's rooms?
It doesn't.
I'm a spy.
All right.
It's my job.
So go ahead and make
No,
me
I've been here for working on clocks and stuff. So.
Okay. So you actually worked on clocks in the royal apartments?
Yeah.
All right. So it's a pretty good walk away from where the body was found, because that was several layers. It's like a cake. It is several levels lower than the actual royal apartments would be. So it does take some time to get to that area of the palace. Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to have any conversations or just discuss what's been happening or anything like that, you do have some time for a little bit of role play.
So we're going to see the queen?
We're going to check out her apartments to see if there's any mischievous things going on there.
I think I can check for mischievous activities in the queen's apartments.
This is an innocent search.
Of course it is.
Never mind.
So anyway, as you guys are walking along, I'm not quite sure if Benedict actually wants to try and romance the queen or not.
I don't think Benedict knows.
I mean, there is the unlucky in love complication. Just to mention that. It doesn't take you too terribly long. As you move from the one area, which was very remote, not very populated, you go into the main part of the castle, and it is a lot more populated, but then the level of population actually goes down further as you get closer to the actual royal apartment. And it's odd because it doesn't seem like there's a proportional amount of the guards that should be there for what's been going on in the palace.
Well, they have been dispersed elsewhere, and have been directed to move the queen. So,
and we did overhear that.
Yes, you did overhear that.
So we know the queen is likely not going to be at her apartment.
I fully don't expect to actually see the queen.
Okay. So when you get to the apartment, the door is ajar, and there's the body of a guard laying halfway in the door and halfway out.
I hold my finger to my lips towards Benedict. I'm going to roll my sneak.
I would like you both to roll to sneak.
It's an agility roll,
That
right?
would be an agility
Yes,
roll.
it is agility.
10.
15.
So the target number was 12, and you said you rolled a 15,
Yes,
and you rolled a 10.
Rolled a 10.
Okay. So, yes, Demetrius is fairly quiet entering the room. Clompity clomp clomp. Benedict.
Did we enter the room? I thought you just said be quiet and we saw the
Yeah, I
body.
was sneaking to the door to
Peek inside.
Okay,
to
peek
look
inside.
inside.
And I wanted to look at the body.
It's dead.
It's dead, Jim.
It's wearing a red coat, obviously. British soldiers wore those red jackets, so...
Yeah, you're right.
Which is why they lost the war.
Yes.
Poor red coats.
Is that the retroactive Curse
red
of Roddenberry?
shirts.
Yes.
Now, is this body, since we're walking up to it, is there sign of, is it bleeding all over the place, or is it just lying there?
Oh, yes.
No, so it is bleeding.
There is blood on the floor, yes.
Okay.
The royal marble is quite stained.
I'm going to roll my search now.
Okay.
16.
Okay. What are you looking for? Just what's around the body?
What can I see from the door into the room?
You can see that the room looks like it's been trashed.
Do I see any persons still inside?
You can't tell. There's several rooms in the Queen's chambers. Like, there's a dressing room, there's a sitting
You're
room.
seeing the ante-room.
Yeah, you're basically seeing just inside.
Listening?
You can't hear anything, but that doesn't mean anything. It looks like the doors to the other rooms are closed.
All right, so Benedict sees Demetrius just kind of standing there, kind of trying to peek in, and so Benedict walks up and pushes open the anteroom door and walks in. Because there's a dead guy here,
I hope your staff is still out.
Of course it is.
Okay, I'm just...
It's his walking
just saying.
stick.
Yeah, it's my walking stick.
Just
It's my monkly staff.
It's always out.
Yeah. So I walk into the antechamber.
Okay. The doors to the other rooms are closed,
Okay.
but you do find another body. And this one has a sword laying next to it.
Like it fell out of its hand,
Yeah.
laying next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there's blood.
Yes.
Do we notice anything else in the room?
No. I mean, little tables are knocked over, chairs are knocked over. Things that you would expect to see in an anteroom are definitely out of place. It looks like a lot of these were knocked over while a fight happened.
Okay.
So it's like pushed over out of the way and then toppled over instead of just like tossed.
Right. It doesn't look like the room was being searched for something. Okay. It looks like there was an actual fight that was happening here.
You know, bodies landing on it, crushing chairs.
I go to the door on the left of the room.
Okay.
Put my ear up against it and listen. Should I roll my search or just listen?
Go ahead and roll search.
No. So 10?
It doesn't sound like there's anything coming from that room.
Alright, I go to the next one at the far end of the room. Far end from...
Opposite the door that you
entrance,
came
yeah.
in. Okay. And you want to do another search?
Yeah. 16, 20.
It doesn't sound like there's anything in there as well.
Alright, I go over to the third door.
Okay.
17.
You do hear something coming from this room. It sounds like a hum, like you would expect to hear from fluorescent lights.
We don't know what those
Exactly.
are.
Exactly. So it sounds really weird to you.
I speak softly, Benedict. Come over here. I might need you to fight something.
I might need you
Or
to
help
fight
me fight something.
Okay. Quietly, because, take his cue.
Right.
And so I wander on over to that door.
Okay.
I'm going to open it. Stand clear of the door.
Does the door open into the dressing room or out of the dressing room?
It opens out.
It opens up. Okay, so I stand back a ways.
Yeah.
Out of direct line of the opening.
No. Oh, you want me out of direct line of the opening?
Yes, out of
Okay.
direct line of
Because
the
something
opening.
flies out.
Yeah, in case something flies out or explodes.
Oh, okay.
I snatch open the door.
Okay.
Does anything explode out?
Yes. A wig.
A wig.
It just falls flat out in front of you.
You're talking like a wig for your head.
Yes.
I look around the door.
You see a lot of dresses.
It was a closet.
It's a dressing room. You see-
dressing room.
Yep, you see a lot of dresses hanging up on the rods on the walls. You see cabinets. Yeah. And it looks like the room actually bends, it has an L shape to it.
I'm going to roll my search
Okay.
to see if I can detect where the humming is coming from.
Yeah, I'm also rolling my search along with him. Benedict isn't smart, but he
He
has
is
some,
curious.
and he rolls a nothing.
I'm going to say that
No,
you are.
I rolled 2.
I know, but I'm going to say that you are distracted by the sight of ladies' clothing.
There we go.
I rolled a 20.
Hey.
You can tell that the sound is coming from around the corner.
Gonna roll my sneak. Gesture silence to him, to Benedict again.
So Benedict's also going to sneak and try to peek around that corner.
13.
It's going to be hard to be quiet in here because a lot of this stuff, the wig that fell out was just the one thing on the floor. There's a lot of things knocked around in here as well.
So it looks like it's been searched in here.
It looks like someone had a struggle in here.
So still struggling.
Yes.
Okay.
So Benedict's going to how far around that corner can I kind of peek around that corner because that we can hear something coming from over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stick my head around that corner.
It's not very far. It's only about 6-7 feet deep,
Okay.
and at the end is a giant full-length mirror.
So Benedict, because he has had some experience with these things, is going to use his throwing knife and whip it as hard as he can at that mirror as soon as he sees it. That's his first reaction.
I like that reaction.
I love that.
I approve.
Because he is scared out of his mind of these things.
This group of men will never shave again.
Oh,
Nope.
yes. That's a 6 on the wild.
24.
All right. So the knife whips towards the glass, and it hits the surface and it continues right through.
That's what I knew was going to happen.
It was either going to go into or shadow.
Right.
And there's just these ripples like you're throwing a rock into a pond, and the ripples hit the frame and then they bounce back.
That was my next thought. Put it face down and stand on it.
Knock everything on the room on top of it.
When the ripples are going, you can actually see through it, and it looks like it's opening up into a very rustic room. And you can see like a fireplace on the other side and antlers over the top.
The queen's been taken through.
Yeah.
We can't throw it on the on the floor. No.
That is very likely.
And we're going to call it a scene right there, and we're going to transition back to the others.
Freaking out so hard right now.
I wasted my 1/6 on the wild die that I'm going to have all day for that.
Thank you.
So,
Come again.
on the way to Walsham's rooms, I asked Grayson to tell me all about the situation with the gears.
Okay.
I mean, I know what they briefed Walsham on before, but just want to go over it again.
Okay.
As soon as we get to the room, first thing I want to do is just do a magical aura search of the room itself.
Okay.
32.
So you were successful, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
There does seem to be several different magical items in the room. A lot of it is like you see an enchanted knife. You see one book has a lot of enchantment on it that looks like it's meant to keep the book closed.
Do I see anything that looks greasy like the gears that he picked up?
No.
No. Okay.
But what you do see is that there is a place where there is residual magic in the bottom of a chest of drawers. Like you can see it, like it's so strong. The residual magic is so strong, you can see it through the actual door.
All right. Well, that's where I head first.
Okay.
You said it's just a chest of drawers.
Mhm.
Is it locked or is it just sealed?
It looks like
closed?
the locks have been broken on it.
Like how recently broken? Like, I mean, is the metal still shiny on the lock or is it?
Oh yeah, I mean it doesn't look like it has been broken long. It looks like it was something that was recently done.
Okay. All right. I cautiously open the lid to the trunk.
Okay.
What do I see?
It looks like that it's been tossed. It's really hard to tell what was there because all you're seeing is on the bottom of it just a circle.
How big a circle?
About 18 inches wide.
So big circle.
Yeah.
Do I know if Walsham had a safe of some sort in his room?
Go ahead and make like a
Wit check.
check on that.
Yeah, I think you would.
I would know. 26.
You know that the book that you had the seal, the magical seal on it, is actually cut out pages, so you can store things in that.
Okay. But I would not have had the enchantment to open it.
Right.
So.
Go ahead and search the chest. Go ahead and shift things around a little bit.
All right. Yeah.
Grayson is going to search for any other chests
Okay.
that he might be able to open.
20.
Okay.
19.
Okay, so you find a very interesting looking flower. It's jet black, and it has going down into the inside of the flower from the tip of the petal into the actual base where the stem and pistil is. You see 3 uniform white dots running down each petal.
Do I recognize this flower at all?
No, you do not.
Okay.
You find several cabinets that you can open, and inside of there, you do find dossiers on all of the members of your team.
Not including me, but including my previous character.
Yeah, the chimney sweep.
Yes.
I quickly glance at mine. What does it say?
Yeah, you're right.
It says that he actually has intentions of sending you away to the Royal Court of Magic, the Royal Academy of Magic, which is in the northern part of the country.
I wish I knew these things.
Trust me, I understand how you feel. Alright, I want to go to the window.
I'm going to stuff those in my vest.
All of them? Just yours?
All of them.
All of them? Okay. go to the window and give a whistle for Aracha to come. My falcon.
Your falcon? Okay.
Yes.
Your falcon whooshes in with a dead cat in its claws.
It's fine. It's eating. I scribble a quick note.
Okay.
And I give it to Aracha to, I instruct him to take it to the guard, head guard, and wait for a response. Note basically is asking for status update. Is the queen okay?
Yeah, understood. You're just trying to get
I'm just a status update.
Yeah.
You know?
And then Grayson's going to see, are any of these chests or drawers able to be relocked?
Yeah, I mean, if you can find the keys, they'd be lockable.
Oh, so it's not like a padlock. I could just...
No. Each thing has its own key.
All right, I'm going to pull out the gears that I put in the pouch.
Okay.
I'm going to put them in the chest that I've been searching.
Okay.
Just leave them there. They have a magical aura to them, but they don't seem nearly as menacing as what he has. I grab some pouches off the drawer and say, "You said you have 4 gears?
Yes.
Put 1 in each bag. Keep them separate."
Cool.
I'm just going to take a book off the shelf and just hollow it out right there.
Just knife it, drop it in,
Mm-hmm.
put it back on the shelf.
Put it back on the shelf. Throw the pages in the fireplace.
All right. So what else do you want to do? Do you want to keep on looking through the room?
I want to keep searching the room and wait for a reply from the guard.
Okay.
Said there is a 5th gear somewhere.
Yeah, that's what we're searching for, basically.
Okay. Go ahead and roll search to keep on looking for that 5th gear.
17.
20.
It must have been on this person, and this killer must have taken it. So your hawk comes back. He drops a note into your hand, and it says that everything has been taken care of and the queen is safe.
Jeff looks like he's about to cry.
Is everything okay, Jeff?
Nope. Not at all.
Right. So I tell Grayson that 5th gear's not here. It must have been taken when whoever killed Walsham. The queen is safe. We need to find the archbishop.
About that.
About that? What?
I know where the archbishop is.
Do you now?
Yes, this is why I was rushing to Lord Walsham to let him know that the archbishop is safe for the time being. He will need food and water soon, but he's safe.
How do you know this?
I feel like this is an aggressive tactic on your part.
Yes.
So you're going to have to make an opposed roll on this one.
Well, I had 11.
I had 11. And my charm is higher, so that actually wins out.
Yeah.
And he says, I have my ways. Archbishop is safe for the moment.
Can you guarantee that?
Yes.
We thought Walsham was safe in the Queen's Palace.
Everybody knows where the Queen's Palace is.
And where's the Archbishop?
Safe.
Where?
Safe.
Go ahead and make another roll.
The less people that know, the safer he is. Oh, John. Crap.
Oh!
Do I even need to roll?
Yes, you do. I just want to
Gosh. Johnny rolled 3 6s.
I rolled a 22 with 2 dice.
Yes. Yep. And I rolled
12.
12.
Oh, well, 14 because we both are blessed, but...
Yeah.
Oh, the blessing is now exhausted at this point.
Where?
On the outskirts of the city, where no one would think to look. I can take you there, but I will not speak of this place.
Outskirts like the Dinsham Estate?
No.
Very well. Take me there.
I think we have more pressing things at the moment, meaning the Queen.
The Queen is safe.
Can you guarantee that?
Yes, I trust the captain of the guard.
That's the difference. You're putting your trust in someone else.
Well, obviously, you can take somebody to where the Archbishop is rather rapidly, since you did it to the Archbishop. So we can go there quickly to check on him.
You can't go there quickly. I just said I know where he is. I have ways.
Take me there.
Priorities. The Queen.
This is the priority. The Queen is safe.
Well, since you thought that Walsham was safe, I'm not sure you know what safe means. And he walks down the hallway.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll find out more about how Demetrius is freaking out.
Welcome to Very Random Encounters, where we play tabletop RPGs and randomly determine as much as possible.
Remember playing with Legos and swapping the people's heads and limbs to create horrid abominations that God forgot?
Our show is what it would be like if those rejected attempts at the human form had to go out and save the day.
We turn the nonsense into a story with a nice message, like how friendship is stronger than a mind-controlled goblin jazz band.
Hey, that's a thing that really happened.
Find Very Random Encounters wherever you randomly determine to listen to podcasts.
So, Demetrius, you said you were freaking out.
Yeah, because he's contemplating something that terrifies the wits out of everyone.
And what's that?
Going through the mirror.
Underland?
Mm-hmm. Other than the room, did we see anything obvious when that knife went through? You said we could kind of see the rustic room. Did we see any personnel?
It looked really distorted. So you might have seen something, but you can't be 100% sure.
Stick your face through, I dare you. Wait for Grayson to stick his face through.
Grayson's not going near them either. Unless that's his only option.
Turn to Benedict. Are you having the same thoughts I am?
Run?
Save the queen.
Oh, the queen. Yeah, save the queen. For the queen.
Right now I'm liking you two a lot more than what
I'm afraid that she has been taken through the mirror.
I believe the same. I will lead the way. I can take a punch much better than you can.
Especially since I'm already got injuries.
Likewise. Both of us are.
Yes.
The two injured guys are going into the land of the Fae. Solo.
With no magic.
I know who I want to find next.
What weapons do you have on you?
I have a cane sword and my throwing daggers.
What are they made of?
Steel,
Okay.
not iron.
I was hoping. Alright, so yes. Benedict is going to approach the mayor.
I am closely behind him,
And Benedict is going
throwing daggers in each
I
hand.
would.
Benedict, with staff in hand, is going to very carefully step through the looking glass.
Okay. It feels like this very bizarre, like, tension. As you step through it, there's this, like, film that coats your entire body. It's like, it feels like really kind of cold. It slides all over the place. It's very liquid. Because it's essentially quicksilver. That's how they would make mirrors, is they would trap mercury behind glass. And so you're stepping through this quicksilver. But it doesn't, like, coat your eyes or your nose or mouth or anything like that.
Holds breath, pinches nose, closes eyes, steps through.
And it takes forever to travel through. It's a Stargate.
I'm thinking more like the Waygates from
Wheel of Time.
the Wheel of Time series.
Yeah, that's how I picture it.
Well, one thing that you don't typically see, I don't remember from the Wheel of Time, is other people being there. You, as you're traveling through this, what seems like an eternity, you hear a voice. Benedict. And it's a very familiar voice.
Like, as in...
I'm gonna freak
So
out.
I immediately recognize this voice.
Yes.
And who is this voice from?
It's someone who you've known for all of your life. It's a voice that you trust more than anybody else.
It's me!
Yes, I am here.
The shade of your mentor coalesces in front of you.
Master, I thought you were gone forever.
Nothing is truly gone forever, young son.
That's good, because forever is a very long time.
I would imagine so.
Where have you been? I performed rites for you and I buried you at the cave that we lived together.
I have been in between, and I have to tell you, I have seen from this side of the glass who you are working with.
You're talking the gentleman who I'm working with, Grayson and Demetrius and Jorus. Yeah, no, I don't like working with Jorus either.
You must be careful.
I am being careful, Master. You taught me that. I have to be careful. I'm always careful. What do I need to be careful of?
They work for the crown, do they not?
Yes, I do too now.
The crown has fallen away from the true church.
He can't hear this, can he?
No.
Okay.
This is all happening in the millisecond before.
Yeah.
What is the true church? I thought there was only one church.
There is only one church. And it was driven out of the realm of angels by the bastard king. And now his demon daughter.
She's a demon?
In a manner of speaking.
So the church that I've been working to protect is not the true church?
That is correct.
So what must I do, Master?
You need to be careful.
How must I be careful? Why must I be careful?
If you are not careful, you will fall to the evil.
Yes, Master, I will be careful. I will keep my sights on the true church.
God be with you, Lisa.
Thank you, Master.
And you're through. As you're coughing and everything, and out comes Demetrius.
Did you see him too?
See who?
I saw my master in there.
Isn't he dead?
I thought so, but he said he's been on this side of the mirror the entire time.
What else did he say to you?
He told me to be careful. He doesn't like you guys.
Doesn't like us.
No, he doesn't like you or the queen. It doesn't sound like he is entirely happy with me right now either.
Who was your master again?
He was master.
Do you know which religion he studied?
The religion.
Which one is that?
I mean, he spoke of it as the religion, the one religion. The one true religion.
There's obviously more than one now, though.
Stepping out of Benedict, but each of them would be speaking of it as the one true religion. So no matter which side you're on. So all I know is it's the one true religion.
Who's on first?
Right.
Alright, whatever. Well, being careful is wise. I don't know why he doesn't like us or the queen.
He told me that your religion is not the true religion.
Well, he's probably wrong. But we'll discuss that after we save the queen.
Deal. Let's go save the demon daughter.
The demon what?
That's what my master called her. I don't think she's a demon. He said, in a way, she is. So let's go save her.
I'm struggling right now, Brother Benedict.
Somebody would be dead.
I'm struggling.
Oh,
but timing is everything.
Nice, Jeff. Nice.
Okay, let's go save her.
Let's get this done.
We start.
I'm gonna search.
Yeah, yeah.
18? Okay.
18 as well.
Okay. So you are inside, it looks like the main room of a very large hunting lodge. It has like a grand staircase on one side leading upstairs, and then there's also a large fireplace. And it looks like there's a door on the other staircase that might lead to the outside. But it's all decorated very rustically, lots of antlers, like chairs made out of antlers, that kind of thing.
Very woodsman hunter-esque.
Very, yeah. Bows and arrows on the walls.
Does anything in here look disturbed, like someone has been dragged through here?
No. If you move closer to the front door, you will hear people walking around outside.
Going to roll my sneak. 10, 14.
15.
Benedict makes it. A floorboard creaks under your foot. Nope.
Does it at least creak softly?
Oh no.
So when it creaks, Benedict stops really quickly and tries to listen to see if he can hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the same.
Is that a search or is that just to stop and listen?
Go ahead and do a search.
Shouldn't have asked. We both close our eyes. I got a 2.
I got an 8.
Oh, yeah!
That was 10. Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's inside. Well, we better check it out. So the door opens, and 3 guards in royal livery come in. What are you doing here?
We're agents of the Queen.
I'm trying to turn myself invisible without having the magic to do so.
They're guards in royal livery, right?
They are.
Yeah, we're agents of the Queen.
Wait. The royal livery from our world?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then be like, what are you doing here?
Did Densham send for you? He was upstairs.
Yes.
What he said. Densham sent for us.
Both of you roll bluff. For all...
Charm.
That's the charm.
I actually don't have persuasion. Oh, man, if I was there. Oh, he got his 1.
Wit for 1. Oh, look at that. 13. 13 for the
There's
first
3
one.
guards?
3 guards. For the second one, 3.
3.
10.
So they fooled one of them.
Oh, yeah. That sounds reasonable.
You were a point.
For what?
It is a 16.
Okay.
Or, no, a 15. Sorry.
So I rolled a 10 for 1.
And 3 for the foolish one.
Yeah.
He's the dunce that tags along.
Excuse me. I'm right here.
Not you. The third one. The third one.
Because Benedict rolled a 3.
So they seem to kind of believe you. Wouldn't we have heard if they sent someone through? I mean, it does come out other places, but I would think that... Where did you come from?
The other side of the mirrors?
Yeah, but there's, like, mirrors all over the city.
Oh, I got this one. The one at the not studio, the performance hall. The theater. That's the word I was looking for. Theater. The one at the theater.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
I'm saying it as confidently as I can.
Good. That won't help.
I got a 7.
I got a 17. That mirror was destroyed. Like, that theater was one of the first ones that was burned. Where did you come from?
As soon as he draws his sword, Benedict's going to start swinging with his staff.
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pause right there.
Oh my gosh.
Back to you two. It's a 3-on-2 fight. Remember that.
But they're 2 guards. I took out 5 of them last time.
3 guards.
Benedict's got it.
Yeah, but you've been rolling today. Yeah.
So, Grayson is going to look for the Queen.
Okay.
Because he knows that's where
They went.
Demetrius and Benedict went.
Okay. So, Walsham's apartments are not terribly far from the Queen's. You know, keep your friends close, your spy masters closer.
Okay.
So, it's not too long to get to the Queen's apartments.
Okay.
And when you get there, you see that the door to the dressing room has been opened up.
So I see the bodies.
Yeah, you see the bodies, you see the blood, you see the wig in the middle of the floor.
Am I by myself or
You're by yourself.
Okay. And as I see all this, I kind of say out loud, it's like, yeah, this looks safe to me.
That's why I had to move the Queen.
So I go and I look into the dressing room.
You hear the strange noise, like the humming noise from the mirror, but you don't see anything because it's around the corner.
Okay, hearing the humming noise, I'm getting my crossbow ready.
Uh-huh.
And I look around the corner.
There's a mirror there.
And I shoot it.
Okay.
I like that's
always our first reaction.
immediate response now. All mirrors are
Oh dear
evil.
God, I can see myself. Shoot.
Oh, I shoot it well. I shoot it very well. With a 20.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just go ahead and make a roll. Choose a number.
12.
Between 1 and 6.
Choose number between 1 and 6.
Between 1 and 6.
1.
Okay. What's your damage on your crossbow?
4D plus 1.
4D plus 1.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Can I roll a dodge first?
No.
No, I don't get a dodge coming out of the arrow coming out of the. I just gotta take the hit.
You don't have a clue that's coming, so.
Because I'm not standing at the mirror.
No, but it's going to fly through the mirror.
But you guys, they started walking away towards the.
Yeah, we were standing at the door.
So the mirror is like
straight from the door.
Straight from the door.
Oh.
So the shot, like I rolled a die and I told him to pick a number. If he had picked 2, I would have moved on to the next one, and then it would have been the guard.
20.
15.
20.
So the one draws his sword. You have your
staff ready to swing.
And just before you go to swing, you hear this fuck in the top of the staff. Meanwhile, you see the mirror just take the arrow, and you see on the other side through the ripples 3 guards, Benedict and Demetrius.
Just like, oh crap. Yeah, this is safe.
Do you put the mirror down or do you go through it?
Honestly, if Grayson hadn't seen them, he would have put the mirror down. But seeing them, he's charging.
Okay.
He charged the mirror and just dive right through it.
All right.
What are you doing? I'm going to find my former master instructor, the Queen's Mage.
Okay. What's his name?
Give me a name.
I will give you the master list of names for you to choose from. Just to make it easy.
Barnaby Scroggs.
Ooh.
That sounds like an illness.
You got that Scroggs.
You changed your name to Latrine?
Why don't you choose like the grossest names on
Tell me one thing that's interesting about Barnaby Scroggs' appearance.
Warts.
Yeah, he has a 3-foot beard, but no hair on top.
Okay.
He's your typical old wizardy looking type guy. When you think wizard, you think him.
Alright. Jorus! Why are you up so late? Why are you knocking on my door?
Do you not know what's going on?
I can't hear.
The Queen is under attack.
Not safe.
Under attack? From who?
The Remans.
The Remans? Huh? Well, what are Remans doing in the city?
Trying to take over.
Scroggs is obviously very old.
Yes.
Maybe a little on the demented side.
Tell him to get his horn, his ear horn.
He fell on that last week.
I need you to look at something.
Look at something? Let me get my glasses. He goes in, close the door. You hear a lot of like banging and shuffling and everything, and then you go, here, ow, ow, the candle's hot. And finally the door reopens and the glasses like make his eyes look like an owl's. They're just basically magnifying glasses on stems, straps to his face. Now what is this?
Walsham's soul has been taken.
Well, that boy was always a little too free. I don't know what he was thinking.
Taken from his body.
That's not possible. That would have to be like fey magic or something.
That's why I want your opinion.
Well, show it to me, son. I'm not just some kind of clairvoyant.
So I take him to the spring house.
All right. So you get him down to the ice house.
Show him the body.
Oh, yep. That's Walsham. He's dead.
Look at it with your magic eyes.
That's another pair of glasses. No, just kidding. He does a scan of the body, essentially, looking at it. That is fairy magic.
How can we counter it?
I'm going to have to do some research on that.
Please do.
It's going to take a while.
As quick as you can. I'll leave my falcon with you. Just write a note when you have information.
Okay. I'm going back to bed.
No. Research. Queen's life in danger.
He'll still be dead in the morning.
Queen!
Fine! Alright, you've convinced him to dodder along with his research. And we're going to go ahead and break there for this episode. Thank you so much for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. Our cast is Aaron, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, and Jordan. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means that you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @bonethrowerstheater, and also you can look us up on Facebook and Google+. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.